So I'm delighted this afternoon to be with Ben Richards of Aura Architecture and EXP Property. So Ben, just a question about the panel this coming Monday, Monday the 15th of June. It's focused on business efficiency, business optimization. For yourself, does that primarily mean, particularly for EXP Property, does that mean deal flow, how you assess deals, and possibly it's more important right now during COVID-19 or C-19 as people are referring to it now, as being aware of what deals are out there and also being more efficient in analyzing deals than possibly before COVID-19?
I think business optimization is a huge topic, and a lot of people get into property without properly understanding how businesses operate. Specifically about your question in terms of deal flow, then absolutely, the more efficient you can be with that, the more opportunities you'll see. Property is a numbers game, so the more stuff you get in front of you, the more opportunities you're going to unlock. I know a lot of people that spend way too much time at the front end analyzing opportunities that aren't even going to go anywhere. So, they're looking at too much into planning policy, too much into local nuances before they've even sent a letter out to the owner. With us, it's all about analyzing opportunities at a high level. So finding potential plots by using things like Land Insight and Script and other sort of tech softwares, highlighting potential opportunities, and then reaching out to that landowner directly to try and get direct to the vendor, which is always where you're going to get and find the best deals. But although you have to do some research up front before doing that, there's literally no point in wasting your time going into the detail of every single thing before even opening a conversation with the landowner. So a lot of people, I think, waste time up front doing that.
So we've mentioned two tools, Land Insight and Swift. Are there any other tools which you use to help analyze deals quickly and efficiently? Or is it mostly having...
Those types of places are sort of the best, where you've got a property data platform where you can pull all that information into one place. Before the invention of those types of tools, you had 10 different tabs open on your Chrome windows, and you were looking at Zoopla, looking at Rightmove, looking at Land Registry, looking at all of the different things to pull it all into one place. Whereas, these platforms and these tools do all that for you, so it saves a hell of a lot of time. Taking that one step forward with, sending out opportunity letters or direct vendor letters, things like that. You've also got postal companies that will allow you to basically give them a big mail shot database of addresses that you want to target, the standard letter that you've got to that person, does everything, including adding stamps, etc., and just sends it out for you automatically. So there are so many useful tools that you can use to streamline and make your property business a lot more efficient. And there's more and more every day, if I'm honest. You learn about something new that does this extra, has an extra tool that allows you to do something else that makes things even more efficient. I mean, your property brunches in the morning, Richard Thorpe is always going on about marginal gains, which is a huge concept, but business efficiency and improving things, and it's so relevant to most property businesses.
So we've looked at Swift, we've looked at Land Insight, we've looked at, I'm not sure if you mentioned the company behind the post service.
I don't know what they're called, to be honest. That's Jack's speciality. I know that there's plenty out there that offer that type of service, and often it's cheaper than Royal Mail, which it's great. And then when you're doing it in bulk, the costs do add up. We've sent over the summer, past couple of months, hundreds of letters, that equates to hundreds of pounds. So it's not a cheap process. So the more cost effective you can make that, the better.
So what other tools, or what do you think some of the other key questions are? Is it about sales and marketing efficiency?
Honestly, so I have business coaching. I had that this morning, actually. It was a 4-hour session where pretty much we just talked about customer service. I have these every month, and every month is something different: sales, marketing, operations, talent. various different sections in a business, and you need to understand all of those to be as efficient as you can be. But they're huge topics in themselves. Obviously, in the property industry, you know, the bulk of your focus will be finding opportunities. The operation side of it becomes a little bit more process driven, in terms of all you're really doing is delivering the product. And you know, there's not a lot that can go wrong in that, but your money really is made upfront. It's building those relationships with people, getting direct to vendor, and buying well. Once you've bought well, it really should just be then an operational process to deliver that scheme. Yes, there's a lot of subdivisions and sub operations within that process, but it's more of a delivery talent than a negotiation and sales and sourcing of opportunities type process.
So Ben, sales and marketing efficiency, but you're also talking about customer service efficiency as well?
Yeah, I mean, for me, when you're developing property, you should always be thinking about the end customer. So this was like golden rule number one when I worked for the Berkeley Group. It's how is the user going to interact with this space? How is the end user going to interact with these, you know, I've mentioned it before, shower valves, the kitchens, the utility cupboards. It all has a place, and it all has a purpose. And the more you can think about that end user using the space, the better your development will be.
So Ben, how can people find out more about EXP property and or architecture?
So www.exppropertyinvestments.com. Myself and my business partner Jack Jiggins will be all over social media, so add us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. Aura Architecture can be found at www.aurahomes.co.uk, and again, likewise, all over social media. Reach out to us on there. Plenty of good guides and information on both our website and our YouTube channel, which we're trying to improve currently and get more value out there. There's a lot of knowledge between myself and my team, and we're trying to share that as much as we can.
And just one final question. So EXP and Aura different in terms of the sectors they target, I would say. Does that mean you have to be efficient in different ways for Aura Architecture?
Yeah, we do. I mean, I guess with Aura Architecture, we're a service-based business. You know, we serve clients, we serve homeowners looking to extend their homes, we serve property developers looking to maximize value from their sites. I've spent the last 9 to 12 months in a really heavy push on the digital marketing side of that business. It's been growing for the last 3 years, but the past year has been all about setting up systems, processes, using pay-per-click advertising, sorting out my SEO on my website, organically growing on social media platforms, automating processes, which is something you can do very successfully to make your businesses more efficient. And that's what I've been doing for the past year with Aura, just to put that in perspective in terms of lead generation, because we've been focusing on that a hell of a lot recently. Our target every month is to get 45 leads. So whether that be people downloading our guide, reaching out to us, contacting the office, emailing directly through, whatever that lead generation is, it's 45 is what we aim for. In May, we had 114 leads come through the various marketing campaigns that we're running. We're doing 20-minute video consultations at the moment to help homeowners with their extensions and give them ideas on what they need to think about in terms of the design and build process. So all of that good work we've been doing from a marketing front has compounded, and I feel like we're in a good position where we're generating a lot of inquiries, and that's about business efficiency, business systems and processes that help you to drive inquiries from the sales and marketing process.
Ben, I just want to say a massive thanks for taking time out this afternoon. Massive thanks to our listeners as well.